Yeah,
Yes, Nisar.
Given the threat that's emanating from ISIS or ISIL, how does the United Nations view the recent statements by Yusuf al-Qaradawi, the chief cleric in Qatar, and also the kind of accommodating statements coming from Saudi Arabia to this group? They were blessed for what they did, and today we learned that they have been torching churches in Mosul, raping women in Mosul, all over the place.
Well, I would just refer you back to the language of the statement we put out last night. In particular, as we said at that point, the Secretary General warns against sectarian rhetoric that could further exacerbate the conflict and carry grave implications for the entire region. And of course, we stand against all of the violations of human rights that have been taking place on the ground.
Does he view that the incitements by Qaradawi, by supporting such a group, is a terrorist incitement?
I wouldn't comment on specific comments that I haven't frankly seen. But like I said, we are opposed to all sectarian rhetoric that could exacerbate the conflict.
Another thing, just to follow up on that, how does the United Nations feel now that Saudi Arabia, the main exporter of terrorists to the region, specifically to Iraq, more than 50% of suicide bombers come from Saudi Arabia, is the main sponsor of the counterterrorism office here? Shouldn't that be reviewed by this time?
I have no way of gauging the validity of the comment you just made. Well, certainly we have been revising our assessments over the past few days. I can say that over the coming days, UN staff in Baghdad are being relocated temporarily to other areas as a precautionary measure. Today, some 58 staff have been moved from Baghdad to Jordan. The intention is to relocate them in Erbil in Iraq. Some other relocations may also take place in the next few days. Staff, we have probably a little bit less than 200 international, non-essential and essential staff in Baghdad and the environments around it.
And just to make clear, those 200 are still in Baghdad and the Baghdad area?
No. 58 of those have already moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes.